So let's talk about after law school. I saw this, I don't know if I saw this on LinkedIn or on your website or maybe both. Just finding a job after law school and the process you went through and sort of where you ended up. I think that's a cool story. I want to hear more about.
Yeah, so you watch different television shows. You think once you graduate law school, you're gonna have all these people wanting to work at your firm or having you work at their firm, but that's not the case for me. Our school was for profit, and it was a very large school, and I think it made people not want to hire folks from our school. And my thought process was, you know what, if I can go and volunteer or work at a courthouse, I would do that. My wife at the time, well, she was working at Hot Bench. This is like a place that goes to different, like, Judge Judy show, and she'll go to different jurisdictions or courthouses and look at their shucks and find juicy cases that they can travel up to California. And I asked her, hey, where would you go work at? And she's like, I work at Catawba County. I said, what about this county? She said, no. And literally, I went down there one day and just after, I didn't pass the bar and I wanted to figure out where to go. And I went down there and said, hey, look, I'm out of law school. I don't mind coming here volunteering. And, she's like, I have a lot of applicants. And one thing led to another, and she gave me a job. And I loved being there because I felt like I was still within the legal system, even though I wasn't an attorney. But I was able to see how other attorneys operate, get a feel for the clerks and, what kind of law it would look like on the other end. And eventually, I ended up in Mecklenburg County. In between that, I was doing doc review. You know what that is.
Oh, yeah.
And that's mindless work. I don't want to disrespect, but it is sometimes very difficult work to do. I remember being there thinking to myself, you know what, this is in between Catawba. I was like, I can't be here. And I remember thinking, I'm in Charlotte. I don't want to go to Catawba because it's too far now. Let me try to get something closer.